Well, good evening. My name is Greg Stein. I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner, and I would like to share with you a short video series discussing what we call Ojas in Ayurveda. So, Ayurveda, as I'm sure many of you know, is the ancient system of wellness that comes to us from India. And it's a holistic system. And Ayurveda teaches us how to create balance in our lives on the level of the body, on the level of the mind, on the level of the spirit. And so now to the topic of the evening, Ojas, what is called Ojas in Ayurveda. This is a Sanskrit term with really no perfect English translation. But Ojas can perhaps be best explained as a kind of vibrancy, a vitality, um, a kind of when somebody has a lot of Ojas, we see they exude a kind of glow, a kind of joyfulness, a kind of wholeness. They feel good. They have good immunity. They stay healthy easily. So from all of these descriptions, I'm sure it can become clear that building and maintaining ojas is very, very important for our well-being. And so I've decided to make a little series of videos to share with you some tips. Each video is going to feature just one way that we can build and maintain ojas. So for video number one, my first tip for building and maintaining ojas is to cultivate positivity in life. So positivity on the level of our thoughts, cultivating and creating positive emotional states, even being positive in our speech and behavior in all the different ways that we can, cultivating, increasing positivity in our life is going to help improve and maintain our ojas, our well-being, our vibrancy. So, of course, there are many, many resources out there, mindfulness resources, books on positive affirmations, you name it, all kinds of meditations that can help us cultivate positivity. Um, and of course, doing little things like saying a kind word to somebody or picking up some litter or cleaning up something that, needs to be cleaned or maintained, like all these kinds of positive actions, we can look around and see what we can do. And that's going to help to uplift the mind, bring that positive state in and bring in ojas. Um, so obviously this is a big topic and it could easily be discussed for a whole hour, but I just have a few minutes left, so I want to focus on one particular point when it comes to staying positive in life. You see, positivity, and this may sound really obvious, but positivity helps us immensely. Whereas any kind of negativity can bring us down in our health, in our mood, in our relationships, in so many ways. And so if you really think about it, because of the simple truth that positivity only helps us and only good things come from positivity, then it's especially important to maintain and cultivate positivity when we're going through a challenge in our life. And so this is what I want to talk about, because this is kind of the instance where we tend to get pulled down, right? Something difficult happens, stressful day, you name it. Any kind of challenging circumstance happens, and it can be, we're very prone to complaining, sadness, feeling a victim, all kinds of negative reactions can arise. And that's only human, but it's especially at those times when we need the benefit of positivity in our life. And so I'd like to talk about how can we stay positive at that most important, crucial moment during a challenge or a difficulty. And so here's a few thoughts. Number one, challenges are generally growth opportunities, which can make us stronger. And so if you reflect on when a challenge comes and you reflect on this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to become stronger, for me to learn to maintain inner peace no matter what's happening in the outer world. That's one thing. Okay, so challenges are growth opportunities. And as a matter of fact, challenges are the times when we have the opportunity to grow the most. And so the next time you're going through a challenge and you find that voice of negativity or sadness or feeling a victim is rising in your mind, here's a practice you can do. Sit down with a journal or piece of paper and brainstorm. And I'm just giving a few examples of journaling prompts or questions. You can certainly think up your own and, according to what you need. And I'm sure that will be great. But here's some ideas. So you could journal about, how might this challenge be beneficial for me? How might it be a blessing in disguise? What growth opportunity am I being presented with? What can I do to take advantage of that growth opportunity, to seize the opportunity? What is being asked of me in order to make the most of the situation? And so you get the picture. But the idea is positivity is going to build our ojas, our vibrancy, our well-being. According to Ayurveda, it can actually help to keep us healthy, strengthen our immune system, and it will improve. When we feel good, it improves our performance in our life, in our work, in our home life, in our relationships, in every area of our life. So there you go. Tip number one for building and maintaining ojas is to cultivate positivity. Wishing you all the best with this. I'd love to hear feedback, comments, questions. Please feel free to contact me. I'm also available for Ayurvedic and Vedic astrology consultations. So again, if you're interested in any of that, please feel free to contact me. And I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, be well.